The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. And we welcome you to Youthtown on a nice day, Christian, but it's very windy. We got our scaffolding up and we're up top today, and boy, I tell you what, we're in the middle of the wind and we're getting blown away. Nothing like the other day.
No, not as bad as the other day, but definitely going to be, feeling the wind today, sitting up high on this scaffolding. Hopefully it's blowing out so the softballs can go out of the yard today.
Well, today it's a contest between the OLSH Chargers and the Washington Prexies, and Chargers come in with a record of 3-1. They are 2-0 in section, and the Prexies come in with a record of 0-2. They are 0-1 in section. The Chargers come in off another great win, and at home today against the Prexies. The only issue is for the Chargers, they got a few of their starters not in a lineup. They're not here today. They're off doing some other stuff, and Coach Quinn said, "Go ahead and do what you got to do, and the rest of it, we'll take care of it as a team."
Yeah, absolutely. You got to stay together on days like today, and especially when you have a short bench and a short team. So, got to be all dialed in, and hopefully that gives other chances and opportunities to other players today. So, hopefully they can run with that opportunity.
We'll get things started here. We'll give you the starting lineups. First for Washington, head coach is Jordan Gorby, and he'll send this lineup out. It's Caprice Johnson, number 21 in center field, leads off. The shortstop is Sierra Johnson. She wears number 1, bats second. Batting third is the first baseman, number 22, Morgan Winters. The pitcher, Amari Oakley, number 4, will in the cleanup spot. And 24, Riley Wilson, the second baseman, bats in the 5 spot. Batting sixth is Tiercia Finley, the catcher, number 14. Number 7 is Simone Ivory at third base, wearing 18. Batting eighth, wearing number 6, is the left fielder, Mackenzie Patterson. And batting ninth is Taylor Barnes. She wears number 3. So it's Johnson, Winters, Oakley, Wilson, Finley, Ivory, Patterson, Barnes for the Prexies. As you can see, we've got Mr. John Tucci out here getting things ready pre-game. And he's a fixture out here at Youthtown, Christian.
Yes, he is. He's all around everywhere at, different sporting events, so it's great to have him here.
Like I said, we're in our newly acquired perch. They put it up between last game and this game, and we're up a little bit high. We told them we don't have to be this high, so it was an adventure getting up here. I don't think we're going to get one of the girls to do the camera today, guys. It's a little up here, so and plus they're short on the bench. So we got the national anthem, so we'll listen in. So we'll be doing some double duty here today. Christian will be taking care of the scoreboard for you, and I'll try to do some camera work and give you a call. And
these men and women that gave up everything in their life, these flags will stand here on this field, and you can play the game of softball here in America. It's an honor to our men and women and their families. Please wave your flags in reverence to those men and women and their families. And if all of you can please join and sing with me. as we own our country and own our freedom, as we sing our Star-Spangled Banner, United States of America, we can start this afternoon by doing the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, how the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang glare, the bombs bursting here and there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you,
The one and
sir.
only John Tushy.
Thank you all. Have a great one, everyone. Thank you. Have a great season. Thank you.
We are ready. You heard the Prexy starting lineup. The Chargers will have this lineup for you, leading off. And their head coach, of course, is Coach Doc Quinn. He will send Jules Vibrel, the shortstop, wearing number 1, will lead off. Leanne Walser, the freshman center. She's got the C. I'm still in basketball
mode. Right.
The freshman catcher, wearing number 7, bats second. The third baseman is Morgan O'Brien. She wears number 3, and bats in the third spot. Then the cleanup spot is the pitcher, number 10, Justina Giles. Batting fifth is number 14, Allie Domachowski at first base. At second base is Alyssa Mitten, wearing number 2, batting sixth. Batting seventh is the left fielder, number 13, Cameron Hummel. The right fielder is Grace DiGiacomo, wears number 44, batting eighth. Batting ninth is McKinley Walsh out in center field. She wears number 8. So for the Chargers, it's Vibrel, Walser, O'Brien, Giles, Domachowski, Mitten, Hummel, DiGiacomo, and Walsh. The umpires are here getting things together. You can see them there. And hope you can hear us over this wind, man.
That's what I was going to say. Are they going to be able to hear us? We're going to have to talk loud over the wind. Man, I could barely hear myself think right now.
It's whipping. I'll tell you what. We had to take the monitor down because it kept blowing the monitor over.
Yeah. I mean, it might blow us off here, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little nervous to move.
It is brisk, and the wind is right in our face. If we get home runs today, these girls are going to earn it because the wind is.
Yeah, no, it's not going out today.
No, the wind's coming straight in from left field, center to left center field. It's coming straight.
Yeah,
in.
what that means is small ball today and just trying to slap it and keep it on the ground.
Yep.
You don't want to put that thing up in the air but then again, you never know. You hit it in the air, it might be tough to catch too. It's going to be hard to, read it off the bat and then make sure you're underneath it with the way the wind is.
Especially if you catch the gust. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. So I'm OLSH, Christian Harbaugh alongside. Matt's off on assignment, so he'll be back with us next week. We're doing a baseball game tomorrow right here, over across the way, out here.
Yeah, hopefully the guys are getting it done today on the road.
They're playing a tough game. New Brighton, they're ranked this year.
Yeah.
That's where we'll be tomorrow.
And New Brighton started out 4-1, I believe Jamie told me. So not going to be easy the next 2 days for the baseball team.
No, it's not.
And none of these games are ever easy. You know how baseball and softball is. Anything can happen on any given day in any game, but definitely in baseball and softball, you just never know. Hopefully the girls got the bats going today.
Yeah, I think the key is you nailed it. They just got to get the ball on the ground and beat them out. This Washington squad, it's a small squad. They don't have a lot of players.
Right.
And I think that's their downfall. The Chargers, I mean, they've got some girls missing, some of their main players missing, and they're just like girls stepping up and filling in, and on they go. So
yeah, these are your chances and your opportunities to, you know, prove that you can be in the lineup every day and get yourself some at-bats and get in the field, play some defense.
there you see the Chargers getting ready to take the field for the first time today. So behind the bench for the Chargers today, they're short all over today. Short coaches. Jack Graff is not here. So on the bench, it's down to Doc Quinn and Sam Giles. And there go your Chargers. Take the field. Justina Giles, what a game she pitched last week that we called.
Oh, yeah, it was a great game by her, and hopefully she can keep that momentum going this week and, you know, get off to a good start. And she hit the ball, too, really well. She had the home run in the game. She had a single. She had a triple. So hopefully she stays with the bat, getting the bat going, too. And
yeah, Matt mentioned at the game the three of us called last week that she came in as a freshman 4 years ago, and Doc just threw her into the circle and said, because he needed a pitcher, and she goes, I'll try. And she's really developed into a really solid pitcher for the Chargers. And her bat has really come around, and she's one of the mainstays for the Chargers. Right, you can see she bats in the cleanup spot.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, that's a lot of pressure, too. And so far she's ran with the opportunities and been able to hold it down on the mound and then, you know, do the same thing in the box, too. So hopefully today she can keep that rolling and get us off to a good start here.
And to Doc's credit, through his years since Justina's come in and been the mainstay in the circle, he's found a couple more players that he's been able to get into the circle as well and working. As we saw last game, Walmsley came in and had a couple innings of her own and did well. So Chargers getting ready for the future as well. So here we go. Leading off batter is Johnson, the center fielder. First pitch. Strike one called.
And now we got a better view, too.
Yeah.
The strike zone. And
yeah, the only thing we can't tell is if it's up or down.
Right.
Giles with the one strike pitch. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 on Johnson.
That's it. Got to get out to a hot start here and pound the zone early. I like her coming out throwing the fastballs early, you know, too.
I remember last time she really had him off balance with her change of speed. That one's a little inside. I like the way she worked it. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, took a little bit off that one. A little bit inside. Back to player off the plate here.
Just underway, first inning here at Youthtown. It's the Chargers and the Prexies. Foul tipped and couldn't be held on to there by the young catcher, Walser. Count holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. You can hear the wind whipping.
Yeah, I mean,
and we have the wind covers on our mics too, so it's coming. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. As the Chargers take care of batter number 1, that will bring up Sierra Johnson, the shortstop.
Great start there, great pitches. Just going right at him, attacking, being aggressive early.
One away. There's a pop foul up over our heads. Strike 1.
And now that's also going to happen too.
Well, if it's straight up, yeah.
I mean, listen, we might have to make a play here. I'm not going to lie to you. We might fall off making a play, but
I didn't bring my mitt.
As long as I catch it, it's all that matters.
This is where we were last year. So
is it going to be like the Savannah Bananas? If you catch it in foul territory, it's an out.
Yeah. Foul back to the screen, strike 2.
If you never watch the Savannah Bananas, you have to. It is so entertaining.
I'm almost tempted to take a vacation down to South Carolina and watch them.
Just to watch them.
Just to go watch them.
It would be something.
They're the Harlem Globetrotters. Oh, that one got away from Justina. She looks to the bench and smiles a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, they are the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Of baseball. Yeah. Anything goes there.
It's fun. It's a fun time.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. It's a minor league type ball team. There's a fly ball to left field. And there to make the catch is Hummel. And there's 2 away.
Good start. Just a pop fly and the wind didn't take that one. Great catch out there in left field by Hummel.
That brings up Winters, the first baseman. Two away. Swing and a miss way out in front of that one. Now was that off-speed pitch, Christian, that she really has batters off balance.
Yeah, that thing is dangerous, especially when she's coming with the heat, pitch after pitch, and then you're sitting on a fastball, and you get something like that, and you're way out in front.
And there's one through the hole on the right side. It's just barely beating it out at first base. I was going to say there's a base hit, but there was a play at first. DiGiacomo throwing, I want to say, behind the runner, trying to get the runner out. It's a 2-out single.
Yeah, and she was playing so shallow out there in right field that it was almost like just playing deep in the hole at second. She came up firing, almost got her down the line. That would have been an impressive start there.
Brings up Amari Oakley, the pitcher. There's one up the middle. That's a base hit. They throw it in with 2 outs. The Prexies have a little something going here. 2 outs, 2 on.
And the last 2 at-bats here, they're just throwing their hands and slapping the ball right up the middle. And, she throws hard enough, so if you make contact with it, it's going to get out to the, out to the outfield if you can keep it on the ground past the defenders in the infield.
Brings up Riley Wilson, the second baseman now, batting in the 5 spot. 2 on, 2 outs here, top of the first. There's a little looper. Nah, it's caught by Domachowski at first base. And that will end the inning.
That was a great catch.
So
the wind kept that down, though.
I'm telling you.
I think if the wind's not blowing like it is in, that might get over her head.
So at the end of half an inning, it's the Chargers nothing, or the Prexies nothing, the Chargers coming to the plate. Have to get my reeds out, and it's so windy, I didn't want to get them out all the way and blow away.
Yeah, I know. At this point, if you're not holding on to something or it's not under something, it's going.
Hey, save the date. OLSH's annual auction will be held on Saturday, April 29th at the Doubletree Pittsburgh Airport Hotel in Moon Township. For more information, visit olsh.org/auction. Come join us as we continue to celebrate the 90 years of OLSH. So for the Chargers, it will be Vibril, Waltzer, and O'Brien to lead off. Defensively for Washington, it'll be Patterson, Johnson, and Barnes across the outfield from left to right. Around the infield, on the corners are Ivory at third, Winters at first. Shortstop is Johnson, second baseman is Wilson, and the battery is Finley behind the plate, Oakley on the circle. Leading off, as I said, is Jules Vibril.
And Vibro had a good day last week, too.
Oh, she
at
did.
the plate. And
she did. She's a great leadoff hitter for the Chargers.
yeah, she just works the at-bats and sees pitches and gets on.
Here's the first pitch from Oakley. Inside, bounced in front of Vibro. She just stood there.
Yeah, wear that one. I mean, why not? We got ice.
Yeah. Willing to take the hit, but it missed her. That one's out and away. Oh, here I go again. Up and away.
Up and away, out and away. They're all the same.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3.
I'll tell you one thing. Ivory's so close to Vibro here. She turns on one. She's going to get whacked right in the face there.
Well, that's the normal place. Well, she is really,
she's
really
super close.
There's one right at it, and it's off the third baseman. Good call, Christian. Vibro races down the line, and it's overthrown. Vibro will stay right there. Sorry about that. Camera, I was watching the game.
I mean, that thing was coming in hot. She's standing super close.
I'm giving her a hit for that. She
yeah,
whacked that.
absolutely.
It brings up the freshman, Leanne Walzer, the catcher.
And the other thing is, I can't believe, some of the infielders wearing masks. She's going to stand that close.
Nope. Yeah, the shortstop, none of the infielders are.
Nope.
There's a strike. They throw it down. Nowhere near in time on the stolen base. Strike 1.
And that's smart there. Get Vibro moving early.
The ball's in a strike. That one rolls up, and Vibro quickly into third base on that wild pitch. And it's 1-1. And the Chargers 60 feet away from taking the lead with nobody out. Walzer at the plate with a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
She was just out in front. Got to sit back. Now you just want to hit behind the runner.
Yep. You're seeing the runner, the pitcher, and the batter here. That one's up. 2-2. I'm liking the umpire yelling.
Yeah, I was just about to say, at least we can hear her.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The ball's dropped. And she will scoot down the line. And runners at the corners for the Chargers.
Find a way to get on.
See how long she stays there as Morgan O'Brien ready to step in.
And that was a good strikeout for Oakley, but Finley couldn't hold on to the ball.
There's a strike called. They throw it to the shortstop to try to get her at the plate, and in to score on the play is Vibro, and on the play, Walzer goes all the way around to third base. 1-0 Chargers. And it's strike 1 to O'Brien.
Smart play there by Coach Quinn. Get them in motion,
And
make them make a play.
Timeout is catcher Finley, I think, got cut on the finger, got a injury.
Probably got spiked. I mean, she was out in front of the plate there, and definitely. And Vibro didn't even get to the plate at first.
No,
but,
she had.
But she didn't hold on to the ball, so
right.
Went to the backstop, so she was able to inch her foot on and touch the plate. But if she hangs on, if it's a good throw and she hangs on, she's probably out.
That's a great call because, yeah, you saw her fishing around there for the plate after the ball got knocked loose.
Right. But Coach Quinn, you can tell Vibro was going right away. As soon as that ball was snapped to the shortstop, she was going home. There wasn't even a delay or hesitation.
And Finley back in the lineup. Umpire asking her if she's okay. Able to play. Finley, as most catchers are, says, put me in Put me into play, Coach. I'm ready to play.
That's right. I'm going back.
O'Brien's going to smack this one right into the hands of third baseman Ivory, and there's one away. A line out to the third baseman.
Looky what I found.
Yeah.
Wow. Just put the glove out there and took that one right out of the sky and saves a run.
Brings up Justina Giles with one out and a runner at third. Hey, upstairs. Good job by Finley to keep that one in play. Ball one.
Let's see if Giles can help herself out here, get another run.
That one's ball downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. The Giles. Well, you don't want to get behind an account Giles when she can pick a pitch.
No, good time to hit now. Now you're looking for your spot, looking for your pitch.
That one's called a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, that was a ball. Upstairs, she was saying. She didn't say that was a strike.
Yeah, so maybe we will get a little confused. I thought it was a strike.
3-0 to Giles. Is she taken? Yeah, she is there. It's a walk. And runners at the corners.
See if they send Giles right away here or not. Infield's playing, middle infield's playing back.
Allie Domachowski takes inside. On inside corner, I should say, strike 1. Domachowski didn't go on that one, Christian.
No, I'm not thinking that Giles is that much of a threat to run, but they might send her at some point here.
That one's out of the zone, 1-1 now to Domachowski. Alyssa Mitten awaits on deck. And for the Chargers, on deck is down the third baseline behind Coach Quinn. Foul tip back to the screen, and Domachowski was off and running, or excuse me, Giles was off and running there.
Yeah, a little hit and run there. And why not? Try to be aggressive early in this game. See if you can get a few runs here.
1-2. There's one through the hole. It's short. Here comes 1 run in. And it's 2-0 Chargers. An RBI single for Domachowski. Chargers go station to station. Runners on first and second. 2 in. 1 out.
And great piece of hitting there. Just through the hands. Right back through that hole at third base and shortstop. Kept it on the ground, and now you score a run.
Alyssa Mitten takes one downstairs. Ball 1. Bottom of the second. 2-0 Chargers over the Prexies of Washington. Wash High. There's a strike at the knees. 1-1. Wash High written across the chest of the jerseys. Way upstairs. There goes the runners down to third. Nowhere, no play. Double steal for the Chargers on a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike now.
And so I thought that I heard Coach Quinn say, yell a little bit there on that last pitch, because I think he put on a sign to steal, but they didn't pick it up.
Ball outside, 3-1. I mean, still in third with the third baseman 15 feet away from the bag. That's a great move.
I'd steal every time.
Yeah.
If she's going to keep playing there and they're not going to move her back, I keep stealing.
Strike 2, swing and a miss by Mitten.
You just got to put the bat on the ball here, put it in play.
Yeah.
Make them make a play, make them make the decision.
Freshman Cameron Hummel waits on deck.
Single, you can get both runs in, hopefully.
Absolutely. There's one up the middle. Nicely done by Mitten. 1 run in. Mitten rounds first. Here comes 2 runs. It's a 2-run single for Alyssa Mitten, and it's 4-0 Chargers.
And there you go. That's all you got to do there. Throw the hands at the softball and hit that thing right back up the middle. Keep it on the ground. Now you score 2.
Cameron Hummel, the freshman, playing in left field today. Takes downstairs, ball 1.
And you got to think Mitten's going to be going pretty soon here. Be pretty aggressive. She's quick. She got the speed.
There she goes. That one's upstairs. No throw. Stolen base for Alyssa Mitten.
I forgot to tell you I'm wired to Coach Quinn. That's 3 times now. But, hey, you can't be right all the time. I'm sure I'll get one wrong here.
You're allowed. Still one out here. There's a strike on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Oakley.
Well, she might be stealing third here again.
She's a little bit closer to third base this time. She's not in quite as far.
Yeah,
that one misses. 3-1 now.
Good time to hit here. Still got 1 out, so you got to be smart on the base path.
There's one over the head and fair ball down the line. 1 run in. And the freshman, Hummel, into second base with an RBI double. And it's 5-0 Chargers.
Wow, what a hit there. Good job again, throwing the hands right over top of third base. Hits right before the chalk, stays in fair territory and get another run.
There's a fly ball to center field. And that one's going to be caught 2 away, and they're going to double up.
Well,
Hummel.
Base running error there.
Yeah.
Freshman. Unfortunately, you know, probably hasn't had much time out there, so that happens. But great inning for the Chargers.
So the Chargers get 5 runs after the fly out, and then went 8-4 for the third out. But the Chargers send 8 to the plate, and they score 5. At the end of 1, it's Chargers 5, Prexies nothing. Hey, there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfers students for grades 10 and 11 are invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student. Students will be assigned a Charger ally which is our host for the day, and will attend classes, meet teachers and students, and eat lunch on us. Pre-register for your experience at olsh.org/visit. It'll be 6, 7, 8 for the Prexies. It'll be Finley, the catcher, Ivory, the third baseman, and Patterson, the left fielder for the Prexies. And Finley's got to get rid of the tools of ignorance, they call it, for catchers. Umpires waiting on him. And I see Finley donning the helmet. And here she comes.
And that's tough. You don't take any practice swings there, and it takes you a minute to get the gear off.
Yeah, she's got to tie up the shoelaces. Two singles for the Prexies in the top half of the first inning as they come up here top half of the second. As I said, 6, 7, 8 will come up against Justina Giles. That's just up a bit. Well, ball 1. I think the wind has calmed down just a little bit, Christian.
Yeah, don't jinx it.
No, I'm just saying. That's why I said it softly. There's a strike, 1-1.
That was a great pitch. Yeah, no, I think it has a little bit too here. Well, it's going to get a little chilly, I think, when the sun goes down too.
Yeah. I'm loving Finley's helmet. I like it. A little metallic look to it. There's strike 2 called. 1-2. Strike 3 called.
Just painting that outside corner there.
She starts the second inning as she started the first, only this one was a strikeout looking. It brings up the third baseman, Ivory.
That was a great pitch. Hung Finley up. Kept the bat on her shoulders.
1 away. Simone Ivory awaits. Looks like you're sitting up on the outside. Swing and a miss. She brought the heat. Couldn't catch up to it.
Yeah, I think you were right. I think they were trying to go outside. It went a little inside there, but nonetheless still got the strike.
Yep. She hit the corner, right?
Either way, it was good.
Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. On deck, Mackenzie Patterson for the Prexies. Downstairs, good pitch, try to get her to chase.
Yeah, it was a good waste pitch there. Sometimes those are good pitches to waste.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Giles. Second in this inning. And Patterson, the left fielder. There's another helmet I'm liking.
Looks like a pit helmet.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, it has the P on the front, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe they got some connections
Yeah,
here.
there you go.
Or they went in the dugout and took it.
Right back to Giles. Over to first. 1, 2, 3. Go the Prexies in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 5-0 Chargers.
That's how you have a quick inning there.
And we'll get these reads done. Hey, did you miss out on getting Taylor Swift tickets?
Yes.
Enter our spring raffle for your chance to win 4 tickets to the Eras Tour and car service on Saturday, June 17th. So you get tickets and car service on June 17th. Raffle tickets are $10 each. For more information and to purchase raffle tickets, contact Sarah Stuckeman at Stuckeman, that's SSTUCKEMAN at OLSH.org.
Well, I wouldn't mind going to see Taylor Swift.
Hey, we want to send congratulations to OLSH's March 2023 Students of the Month. Seniors, Justina Giles, you're watching her be Pitcher of the Month here as well. Junior is Joseph Hatherley. Sophomore is Olivia DiGiacomo here on the freshman on the softball team, and the freshman is Charlotte Gauntner, a basketball player on the girls basketball team. So congratulations to the March 2023 Students of the Month. That will bring up, we'll go 9-1-2 for the Chargers. McKinley Walsh, the only Charger, did not get an at-bat in the first inning. She'll lead off things here at the bottom of the second. McKinley, the only left-handed batter in the starting lineup. She takes strike 1.
And we were talking last game, see if she can get the
That
slap
slap hit,
stomp.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is where Ivory is playing in the right spot. If you do that. That one's upstairs, 1-1. Unless you slap it back, almost like a drag bunt. She started running up in the box there outside, 2-1.
Yeah, she was thinking about it.
Yep.
Well, why not? These are the times to try it and see what you can do.
There it is. She lays it down. Ivory comes over across the diamond, safe at first base. It's an infield hit for McKinley Walsh, showing that speed that she showed on the basketball court.
Yeah, I'd be thinking about that every time, and that's a threat. And that's why she's batting ninth, too, to flip the order.
Oh, it's almost like another leadoff batter.
Exactly. And now you can put her in motion here.
Here's Vibrel. She singled and scored her first time for last inning. I'm not sure what that call was.
I'm not sure of that conversation either. We also have a new catcher this inning, too.
Oh, there is, yeah. That's right, it's not Finley.
No,
That's
it's
24,
Wilson,
Wilson,
who started at second base.
Yeah, so we got a new second baseman. There's a fly ball to left center field. This one's hit pretty good, and that one's going to be caught by the left fielder, Patterson. They get it into the infield, one away.
That was a great catch. That ball was hit deep into the hole there in left center. Good wheels out there to make the catch.
One away.
She just missed that.
Yeah. Walser to the plate. She reached on a drop third strike and came around and scored. There goes the runner. They throw it down, and it goes into center field. McKinley Walsh says, I'll take third. That's no sweat for her. And that ball goes over her head, and Walsh says, I'll stay right here at third base. Stolen base, throwing error, and Walsh is at third.
And that's what can happen when you just are aggressive and try to swipe some bags. And now she picks up 2 bags off of a miscommunication and couldn't get to the bag in time. Overthrow.
Here's the pitch, way upstairs, back to the backstop.
But the way the backstop is here, it's hard to steal home.
No, yeah.
You got to really kick away left or right down here.
Look, we were talking last game, and it's very similar to the boys on the baseball field. In fact, this might even be a little bit further back than it is for baseball.
Right.
There's upstairs. 3-0 to Leanne Walser. Runner at third, 1 out.
Now you just got to hit to the right side. Try to get this run home.
Just put the ball in play here, yeah. Upstairs, she takes the walk.
That works too.
Yep, on base for the second time. See how long she stays there as Morgan O'Brien strides to the plate.
Yeah, and you got to think she's going to be on the move pretty quick here.
Oakley upstairs. Nice lead over there, but nothing doing by Walser. Ball 1. There's one. Whoa, look out, Doc. Down the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out in front of that one.
Yeah.
Turned on that thing.
We're in the bottom of the second here at Youthtown. Hope you're safe and have power back on after the winds and storms we've had the last couple days. That one's inside, bounces up there, 2-1.
Good time to look for a spot to hit one. Keep it on the ground here.
Mm-hmm. There it is, up the middle. Base hit for Morgan. 1 run in. It gets past the center fielder. Here comes Walter. She comes in to score. And Morgan O'Brien, single and an error. She ends up at second base and 2 more runs in.
Just slapping the ball right up the middle. You got the error in the center field. You pick up another run. Now you get back in the scoring position as well for O'Brien.
Yeah, 2 errors this inning for the Prexies.
And now you got Giles up at the plate.
Oh, huge lead, and Strike called. O'Brien challenging them to throw it.
She might as well went to third at that point. She was halfway there.
Well, they got Ivory playing back by the bag now, so that'll cut the opportunities down a little bit there. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Giles. Trying to get the number of the second baseman out there. I can't get her number. Is that?
I think it's number 5. There is no number 5. Maybe it's 6.
Downstairs, maybe it's 2. She's not turning, so we can see it. 2 and 1, I believe the count is. I mean, no, it's 1 and 2, I think. Yeah. Upstairs, 2 and 2. We'll get her number when she comes in.
Well, out of process of elimination, there's not too many on the bench here, so I'm sure we can figure it out.
Foul tip, just enough to keep her alive. Count holds 2 and 2. Giles walked and scored her last time up.
Yeah, I got to shorten up protect here. Just put the ball in play.
Yeah, she moves up in the box. Fly ball to right field. And it gets by the right fielder. 1 run's going to come in. Giles is rounding second. And she will end up at third base. It's a single and a 2-base error. 3 errors in this inning. And 3 runs in.
Scoring another run. Just putting it in play. And it was tough read. It was hard hit off the bat. This wind's blowing a little bit still. Struggle for Burns out there in right field to make the catch.
Ball inside. Ellie Tomachowski singled and scored her first time. She comes up with a runner third and 1 out here in the second. 8-0 Chargers. There's a strike. She wanted to, couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, she waited till the last second
Yes,
there. I'm actually surprised she didn't swing a little late.
1 ball, 1 strike. Way upstairs by Oakley.
Yeah, and Oakley's been throwing a lot of strikes too, so the Chargers have been able to put the ball in play here.
Yeah, a lot of her pitches are either there or
are just not there at all.
Not, yeah,
there's no happy medium right now.
3 and 1 to Domachowski. New to the team this year. Comes in as a senior, I believe. Yes. Ball 4, Domachowski walks. Runners on the corners for the Chargers.
And she definitely has to have some experience playing outside of here, you know, in a travel league or something, because you can tell she's a player. Skills and tools. And
I have to get the story.
Yeah, get a little backstory.
Yeah.
There got to be something, because she looks pretty solid out there in the box and in the field.
Rolls that one up there. Domachowski takes off for second, uncontested. She gets in there. Ball 1 is that one rolled up to Alyssa Mitten. Runners at second and third. One away. Umpires are confirming what I have on my scorebook. Mitten grounds one up the middle. Scooped up, thrown across. It's an RBI ground out for Alyssa Mitten. Play goes 6-3.
That's all you want. Put the ball in play, you get an RBI. Jams Mitten, but she gets enough on it to get it out to shortstop and force them to not have a play at the plate. We get another run.
Runner Domachowski over at third base. Ball 1 taken by Cameron Hummel. She doubled her last time.
Yeah, see if the freshman could keep it going here.
Ooh, way inside, and here comes Domachowski.
It hit her.
almost shrugged her shoulder and says, "Okay, I'll take first."
Yeah, because you know how that goes. You don't want to, not take the bat out of your hands and not be able to bat.
Exactly.
So she was kind of trying to play it off like, I want another hit. I don't want to get on base this way. In games like this is what happens,
Grace DiGiacomo flied out to center field last time. She hit it nice, but there's a ball low and away.
And I think she jinxed it. The wind started picking up like crazy now.
She did. You can hear it's really whipping. Upstairs, 2-0. Shout out to all our fans out there. Sister Francine.
She's here today.
Oh, is she?
She pulled up next to me and parked, and I got out of the car.
I see her down there. That one bounces up there. Here comes Don Machowski this time again. Comes in standing up. Hummel finds herself at second base, exactly where she was last time. This is the 9th batter to bat here in this inning. And it's 10-0 Chargers on the wild pitch. Ball 4.
The Chargers are super patient at the plate right now. They're taking all the pitches, looking exactly for what they want. And they've been able to put the bat on the ball, or they're taking walks. And then they're swiping bags and scoring runs.
McKinley Walsh, she started this all off. She takes strike 1. She started it off with a single, came around and scored.
So this time the Chargers bat around.
Yep. Whoa, way inside. She was getting ready for that slap bunt. Way up and in. Gets out of the way. That one 1-1 now.
Did you zoom in on that face that she just made after that?
No,
she wasn't ready for that one.
There's the same pitch. 2-1.
Well, the way she bats, she kind of bats hunched over a little bit. And so those ones that come high and in sight are right up at the chin.
Here's the 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2.
Now she got to protect, shorten up here, throw the hands, see if you can keep this inning going.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3. But again, it's missed, and we have another runner at first base. Actually, all 3 bases are occupied by Chargers. Another strikeout, but missed 3rd strike.
And I was surprised there that she squared the bunt with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
But she just
didn't tip it.
Couldn't get a hold of it, and now you might have a grand slam.
There's one down the left field line, and it's fair ball. Right on the line. That's going to round in 2 as Vibral gets a 2-run double.
That was a big-time hit there. If the wind's not blowing in and it was up a little bit higher, that thing might have got out.
No doubt about that. 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. That hits Walzer. She's on for the 3rd time. And timeout is called. Jordan Gorby wants to talk to his pitcher. Bases juiced with Chargers. 7 runs in this inning. It's 12-0 Chargers.
Yeah, and the best thing you can do here is just talk to Oakley and keep her confidence up here.
Well, at this point, it's just, give her a break,
Yeah, that too. And you're trying to keep her confidence here. You don't want anybody to be down and upset.
Morgan O'Brien singled earlier this inning and scored. There's a strike on the inside corner.
And look at this, we got Coach Guy back here walking his dog.
Yeah. I thought that was him over in the field. There's a little nubber side of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, or no balls, 2 strikes on O'Brien. He's here to watch it. I believe it's his niece, Justina Giles.
Yep.
There's a drive, but it's going to go foul and out of play deep down the left field line.
And that one had the distance.
If it wasn't,
Keep
it was
that fair.
If it wasn't, it was
Somebody's getting a souvenir out there.
it was going to hit the fence if it stayed fair. If it wasn't over. No balls, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pop on the infield. Oakley makes the catch in fair territory, and that will end the inning. So they score what, 7 in the second at the end of 2. It's 12-0 Chargers. This one could be over early.
Yeah, it was another good inning by the Chargers.
Hey, are you interested in supporting our OLSH Chargers? Visit olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities. Also, get your OLSH gear for the spring sports season at www.olshgear.com. Evenings get cold at Youthtown, so be prepared for the chilly baseball and softball games. It gets windy too. There's windbreakers out there. Watch track and field events in style, and don your purple and gold at the AAC while you cheer on the boys volleyball team. That's www.olshgear.com.
Let's go. Got to get your gear. Pajama pants? Maybe.
I think we got some new outfielders for the Chargers. Yeah, the previous outfielders are all here in the dugout. Infield stays the same. I should get out my binoculars and see who those girls are. We'll get them when they come back in.
Yeah, it's tough because of where the number is on their jersey that you just can't see unless they turn their back.
Giles will face the 9-1-2 hitters. Barnes will lead it off here in the third. That one's just below the knees. Ball 1. There's ball 2, just inside. She's not missing by much, Christian.
No, she's trying to paint those corners like she was in her first 2 innings. She was doing a great job at that.
2 balls, no strikes. There's a little weak one back to Giles. She'll scoop it up. Throws over to Domachowski. 1 away.
And again, this goes back to times where now Giles can, you know, try some different pitches and see where she can locate and change up the speeds and change up what she's throwing.
Caprice Johnson steps into the box. She struck out her first time against Giles. This is her second attempt here in the third. There, she'll send a fly ball to right field. That one's going to be a foul ball. Loudly yelled out by the umpire. We like that.
Yeah, we like the active umpires, the ones that are yelling out what they're calling and
what they're thinking.
It makes it easier for us because then we don't have to play charades. I still ain't good at charades.
1 strike to Johnson. Swing and a miss on one that was upstairs. No balls, 2 strikes to Caprice Johnson.
Got her to chase that one up and out of the zone.
The Walls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Ooh, just missed.
Where'd that miss?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was a great pitch.
That was a great pitch. If she didn't
That's
get
your good strikeout pitch there.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, probably 9 times out of 10 that's called a strike.
Or they swing and miss at it.
Right.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's dropped. They throw it down. Strikeout goes 2-3.
Wow, that was a great off-speed pitch there. Little drop ball, change up. Buried that thing in the dirt. Got her to chase at that.
Sierra Johnson comes out. She flew out to the left fielder. It was Hummel in the 1st inning. Swing and a miss. Didn't want to, but it was too late. Strike 1.
That off-speed pitch is working now. And Giles is smiling out there because she knows how effective that pitch is if she can get that consistently with the fastball.
Walls are setting up on the outside corner, and it's right there. It was a little bit more to plate than she wanted. No balls, 2 strikes, but it worked. Oh, stay away, Wynn. This is perfect. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And that will do it in the 3rd inning. As the Prexies go down. 1, 2, 3.
Great inning by Giles.
So it's Sarah Dashner out in right field. I think it was Jordan Velmar. No. I'm not sure who 24 is. Not on my roster. Maybe, hold on. But it was 42 Julia Pinter in left field. It's a DeVoli was in center field, but I'm not sure of the first name. So that's all I got. I got S. DeVoli. Yeah, that is a 5, isn't it? Out there at second base.
Probably just not on the roster.
Let me see. That's not the roster that I was given. They don't have a 5 on the roster, so that's not a 5.
So I was thinking it was a 6.
If it's a 6, that is
6 was Mackenzie Patterson.
Patterson. So Patterson is no longer in left field. There's somebody else in left field. It's going to be 14. That's going to be, was the catcher, Finley. There we go.
And yeah, and then the second baseman, Wilson, is now catching.
Right. And here we go. Ball 1 taken by Giles. As we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Upstairs, ball 2. Giles walked, singled, scored 2 runs. One for one with a walk. That one bounces up off the plate, 3-0 to Giles.
Yeah, so far she's had a great day at the plate, and obviously she's been pitching well in the first 3 innings.
5 strikeouts in 2 innings. 3 innings, rather. Foul. Away. Rolling toward my car. Nope, it's 2 cars over. 1 car over. I can see it from here. 3-1. That one bounced in front of the plate. That's ball 4. Giles on for the 3rd time. It brings up Domachowski. Allie is 1 for 1 with a walk, scored 2 runs. We're in the 3rd inning, 12-0 Chargers. That one bounces up there, ball 1.
Right now, Oakley's having trouble finding a strike zone.
She is.
Yeah. And a lot of her pitches are ended up low and in the dirt right now.
Running out of gas. She's throwing a lot of pitches. There's a strike on the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Allie. I mean, you're in a between a rock and a hard place here if you're Doc Quinn. There's a fly ball to center field, right center field, coming in and not able to get there is the center fielder Johnson. It'll drop in for a single. Runners at 1st and 2nd for the Chargers.
And that was just a tough play.
Oh, that was hitting the perfect spot.
And Johnson was playing pretty deep out there in center field, and the wind just caught it, and it didn't go out as far as she thought it was.
Alyssa Mitten. No, that's not Alyssa Mitten. That is the volley. She's going to put this one up the middle, and it's through for a hit. 1 run in. And Doc will have the runners go station to station.
And that ball had eyes there. Found a way to get through the infield. And DeVoli gets a single, scores another run.
I'll have to adjust my roster here and find out who put her on there, 24. That brings up Julia Pinter, the new left fielder. She takes ball 1. That one bounces up there, and runners don't go anywhere. 2-0.
Yeah, you're at the point now where you're trying to just get opportunities, and you're up big.
Yeah, you're at the point now where swinging says
not trying to run up the score here.
No, well, because you're gonna, if you can string this out, you get an extra inning of play.
Right.
Because they have to play 4, and it's 15 runs at 4 innings, and they're at 13 right now. Another one bounces up there. Runners aren't going anywhere. They're going to make.
And I'm honestly surprised right now that Gorby didn't change pitchers.
Right.
And she's just tired.
She's running out of gas. Yeah. Everything's bouncing up there.
And she hasn't been able to hit the strike zone very much.
That one is way inside. Ball 4. Bases loaded with Chargers. That brings up Sarah Dashner. That one's downstairs. Ball one. One run in, bases loaded with Chargers, nobody out here. 2-0.
And all the freshmen getting opportunities here.
Yep.
Get in a ball game, play the field, get some at-bats.
Sarah was our cameraman, camera girl. Last game, she takes outside. 3-0. One pitch away from getting an RBI.
Yeah, if you see something you like here, why not?
Yeah, give it a ride. Inside, ball 4. She gets a walk, gets an RBI, and it's 14-0 Chargers. And that brings up another lefty hitter, Jordan Velmeyer. She called strike on that?
I think I was up and away.
Okay, I was looking down. I was putting Velmeyer in the scorebook. Wasn't sure where they were batting, that's why I waited. That one.
The only thing that's confusing about this umpire is she still says something when there's a strike or a ball. See, usually sometimes they say, something when there's a strike, not when there's a ball, but so I'm not too sure. She's grunting down there, but I don't know what she's saying, but it looked like a ball to me.
All right, we'll go with 2-0. Another lefty up there. There's a strike. 2-1. Still nobody out here in the third. 2 runs in.
I like the bat that Vilmeyer has here. It looks like a cool looking bat.
3-1. Julia Davali, another freshman. Gets ready. She's on deck. Three and one now. Thought Quinn yelling, if it's a good pitch, hit it.
Yeah, give everybody the green light right now. Why not?
Jordan way outside, ball 4. And it's a walk and another run. And you
well, that's why I was confused. I thought it was another run, but what happened? Why didn't we have a runner on third base?
We did.
No, we didn't. That's why I was confused there.
Oh, we didn't?
No, and I thought we did too. So
No,
I was
no.
just as confused as you were.
Did nobody come in?
No. But I don't know what I missed along the way here.
Yeah. Davoli came in. 24.
But she never came and touched the plate. She just walked off third base before. I'm not lying to you.
I was looking down. I was marking her as coming in. Ball 1 upstairs.
She left third base like 3 pitches ago, and I was trying to figure out what happened. But I don't know.
I got 13-0 or 14-0 now. There's a swing and a miss. This is Julia Davoli. Ball. Still nobody out. 3 runs. I have 3 runs in, so.
I mean, I had 14-0, but I'm a little confused still.
Way up and away. I have 15-0 right now in my scorebook, so. 3-1.
Well, we'll put it at 15 till otherwise told.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Good healthy hack there.
That was.
But that's what I'm saying. Now Davoli's back up at the plate.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, there you go.
24 and 28.
There, make sure.
Ball 4.
Well, get another run.
I have 16. That must have been
Right,
15.
and that was 15.
That was
and-
15,
and
okay.
That's, yeah.
Okay, got clarification. Thank
There
you.
we go. That works.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Perfect,
There
yeah.
you go.
Go ahead.
So that's what I was confused by. So
Yeah,
she's okay.
she stepped off.
She stepped off, and then
That was an
that's
out.
why it was an out.
Yeah, okay.
And we just we missed
it.
that.
Yeah. So the Chargers victorious here. So there was one out in the inning.
There was.
15-0, shortened game, and the wind's gone, the sun's out.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden, the sun's broken through, and no more wind. And should we start the game over again?
Yeah,
Doubleheader.
Yeah. What a great day to play too, right?
Yeah, why not? Always a great day to play too. But
So-
nonetheless, the Chargers get through it and get a win.
Hey, before we go, if you want more information on OLSH Chargers for rosters, stories, and more, visit olshathletics.org. Special thanks go out to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. Waving hi to Sister Francine as she's making her way back to OLSH from out here at Youth Town. And don't forget
Bye, sister.
our next broadcast will be tomorrow night as the boys will be taking on New Brighton. I should go online and see what they've done.
Yeah, if we can try to figure that out before we get off the air here, I might be able to text Jamie.
Yeah, there you go. I'll fill some time and see if we can't get an update on the boys. That's a real important game for the boys. But as it is right now, the girls go to 4-1, and they go to 3-0 in section. What a great start for the girls here in the softball season, and what should be a fun season for the girls. The only problem is a lot of the teams that they play aren't real close, Christian.
Yeah, no, they have a little bit of travel involved here, and, you know, that's never the best thing, but I guess it can't be a bad thing either, you know, at the same time. But so far, starting off hot, they're going 3-0 in section play, and starting off 4-1 overall. And, you know, Doc Quinn and his girls got to be real happy about that.
But, yeah, the Chargers get it done in 3 innings, 15-0. That's kind of what I expected. I didn't expect it to be that harsh. But it was a game that the Chargers took control of like they should have. And Justina Giles shows what she's made of. She's come such a long way. I can remember her freshman year. She was just happy to get out there and throw and throw strikes and watching the ball get clobbered all over the field. But yet she wasn't pitching bad. She just never pitched before.
Right.
And boy, she's come a long way. She is a mainstay and a pitcher that other teams are going to have to be aware of, because she's not going to blow it past anybody. She's not going to not let batters get swings off. But you saw what she was doing today. That the off-speed stuff, keeping the batters off balance, not knowing what's coming. That's her forte.
Yeah, and just hitting her spots and, you know, working the count and doing a good job at, you know, staying around the plate and keep throwing strikes. And that's all you can ask for. So if you go out in every game and you give that kind of performance, it's going to always give your team a chance to get W's and win the game. And, you know, the Chargers so far have been good in the field defensively for the times that the ball was hit and put in play, and not as much today, but last week they did put the ball in play a little bit more, and defense made plays, and that's good to see. And then the bats are coming alive. And, you know, I think everybody's had great plate appearances so far in these couple games here in the early season, and even the freshmen that got involved here have had great plate appearances. And then also, you know, just being poised at the plate today and seeing pitches. And they seen a ton of pitches today. They worked some walks and then, you know, put the ball in play too and kept it on the ground and got your opportunities.
Yeah, it's and like I said, a couple of the main starters weren't here today, and you saw other players stepping up and filling the void and getting it done. You got to have, it gives the bench players confidence when they have games like this, and lets your main starters know that, hey, if something happens, I have an off day, I know one of my teammates can pick me back up, and it's exactly what happened here today. What a great game. Justina Giles on the circle. She goes 3 innings in a shortened game, gives up 2 hits, no runs, 2 hits, strikes out 5 in three innings.
Right, so you figure that's a great ratio. You got 9 outs, you struck out 5 of them.
Right,
that's
more
pretty
than half.
good. Yeah,
so
that's what you want.
Chargers come out, like you said, got the bats going. They score 5 runs in the first inning, 7 in the second inning, as they send 9 to 12 to the plate in the second inning, and then scored 3 more to end the game in the third to make it 15-0. So, and a lot of hard hit balls, a lot of, like you said, walks, as Oakley started getting tired. Too many pitches.
Definitely was getting tired there.
Throwing a lot of pitches.
And I was actually surprised that they didn't, come get her, switch a pitcher, or do something, And that was one thing that I was, the score can be the way the score is, but you still got to coach your team at some point, and not knocking the coach, but you got to, give some confidence to your players and your team, and show that you want to at least make some adjustments to give yourself a chance, But unfortunately, for the Prexies today, couldn't get it going, and Oakley struggled a little bit on the mound, and then that credits to the Chargers, like you said. They're a well-coached team, and they got 1 through 9, and even the bench players here that step in and get their opportunities, they can all hit and put the ball in play and be able to work some walks, and that's exactly what they did today. So it was a great win. And then we also got an update. Jamie texted me back. Big win for the boys. They won 9-1. He said they played extremely well today, so that's a good sign.
That's a great.
And that's a big win.
That's a great thing for the baseball team, because all day long I kept looking at that and I'm going, man, this New Brighton team, they're for real. They're for a real team. I think they're ranked like 3rd. So, I mean, they're no joke. So we'll see them live and in person tomorrow night.
And that's a big win on the road, too.
Santilli gets the win, I'm assuming. Yeah. And I'm assuming Isaiah Schultz will take the hill tomorrow for the Chargers. So Chargers trying to do the season sweep with New Brighton here. What a great thing that would be. That would probably bump them up into the top 5.
Yeah, as well as it should. I think the Chargers are a little bit overlooked to start the season here.
Right.
They got a lot of great players over there. They're well coached. They got the 1-2 punch on the mound, and so the Chargers are going to be a dangerous team come playoff time, and they're going to be a tough out. There's no doubt.
I think you're right, Christian. They got 2 good starting pitchers, and then you got about 2 or 3 other pitchers. The Brazil or Brady Brazil can go to the mound, as well as Nate Schmidt can go to the mound. So you got a couple guys. That's just 2 right off the top of my head that can, they can even start a game if they had to. But so I think that at this level, if you got 2 or 3 good pitchers, you can go very far.
You can
in this league. So
absolutely.
I mean, and Matt's said it all along. The way the boys' schedules are set this year, where you play home and home against section teams, it sets it up so that teams that have 1 solid pitcher can't just say, well, we're going to pitch you against the better team this week, and then the other guy can go. You have to pitch both of your pitchers against all teams. So, I mean, that goes both ways. Against teams that aren't as good and aren't as solid, they're going to have to take the good with the bad. But it also goes for the teams that are playing well. You're going to have 2 decent pitchers this year. I mean, the way it went last year too. So I kind of like it. It goes both ways, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, no, I love it too. I think it gives teams, opportunities to be successful, and it also it'll show who really has the teams and who has the makeup to be able to make the deep run and who has the pitching staff. Because if you don't, like you said, in years past, if you have 1 great pitcher, you might be able to make a big, deep run just because you have 1, phenomenal pitcher. And now it takes a lot more into it. You got to have a bullpen. You got to have a second guy. And you got to be able to hit, too, obviously, and put some runs on the board.
But that'll eliminate games against teams that are, okay, you win 1 game, like Chargers win today, 9-1. You got to come back with another pitcher because this is a good New Brighton team. They can play and score some runs. You got to come back with another good pitcher. Otherwise, you're going to lose 9-1.
Yeah, so it proves some teams.
Right.
And now you see that happened last week, right? The Chargers play a tight one here against Freedom at home, and then they go on the road, and then they blow them out.
Schultz had a great game, yeah.
Yeah, and so, tomorrow will be the same thing. Can you turn around that quick, play a team that quick, and be able to get another W? And protect your home field.
All right, from here, Youthtown, the girls, back to the girls, getting it done. They go 3-0 in section, and just keep it rolling. Or no, they're 4-0 now. 4-0 in section, yeah.
Yeah, I think I said 3-0, but I believe you might be right, 4-0.
I didn't get all my paperwork out because it was blowing around, so hold on, I got it here. Let me look real quick.
But I thought we were 3-1 overall.
We are 4-1 overall, 3-0 in section right now.
There you go.
So
that makes it 4-0.
And they will play. Their next game is at Fort Cherry on the 12th. So not sure if we're going to be bringing you that one or not. We got to go over our away schedule and see what's going on. But Chargers just getting it done. They just keep on rolling, and I don't know. This wasn't one of the stronger teams in their section, but you got to take them one at a time and play them as if they are.
So, you have to. You got to get wins right now.
Right.
You can't overlook a team and let a team hang around and then, unfortunately, get a loss. So you got to keep, your foot on the gas and keep playing hard every day and getting better in practice when you do have practice and get your reps in and then come back and get W's in the section play and then set yourself up for the playoffs.
All right, on behalf of everybody here at the OLSH Sports Network, I want to thank you for watching the Chargers win 15-0 in 3 innings, and they're moving on. So thanks to everybody. Thanks for Coach Mack for making this possible. Thanks for Coach Quinn for getting us the information we need. And thank you, girls, for putting on a show for us and showing us what you got. On behalf of everybody, Christian Harbaugh beside me, I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot, everybody. Chargers win 15-0. We'll see you tomorrow night for here from Youthtown. The boys take the field against the New Brighton Lions. 15-0 Chargers. Good night, everybody.